is having fun with her cage. I redid his whole cage. Yeah, I can't really lift this. Like, he also has a bioactive enclosure. I have strep throat again, so my voice might go in and out. It's all scratchy. Every time I try to make a video, I swear to God, this is turning into a disaster. And then we got Big Girl up here curled up. I just fed the mice. So, look how pretty she is. But yeah, I just fed the babies. She's a pretty girl. I don't think Aries is back out or not. I don't even know if she got her mouse yet. She probably... Nope, she did. Kind of figured she would. Did he get his mouse? No, he didn't get his mouse. I know he's like right there. The mouse is right there. I'm gonna have to show him his food. And of course, she has her bioactive cage. I have Aries over here now. And they're gonna brand new enclosure. Yeah, Shiva's next. I got a bunch of plants for her cage. And I'm gonna redo their cage. But since he's actually out and about, I don't want to burn myself. I'm gonna be doing feedings tomorrow. Yeah, get that pretty baby. But yeah, I'm doing feedings tomorrow with everybody, so. What a goofball. Probably going after some crickets. But yeah, I want to see if this baby will get there. Feed another mouse. Look how pretty Satin is. It is so gorgeous. She's really pretty too. She's getting big. I can't believe she's curled up right there. She's just chilling. Like, I got her cage clean. Like, I ran out of, as you can tell the difference in the bedding. I ran out of the one kind, now to use the rest of this one. And then I ran out of that one. But I really wanted to clean her cage. But I got more bedding downstairs I just got today, so it don't matter because I'm changing her over to a bioactive cage and stuff. Even though I did redo her cage because she had put more wood in her cage and more plants. I got that cute little fake plant now back there in the corner. She'd be liking that. So I changed her cage around. She's kind of not too happy with me. But it don't matter because all this is changing. I have a bunch of real plants I got for her cage that I really can't wait to do. This one's enjoying his plant. And I just put a new plant in this cage. Because I'm going to be redoing their cage tomorrow. And there's a real plant right down in there. So I put it in, like the pot's just sitting there. I put it in a while. Because look, there's Lestat. He loves plants. Because the other one's like half dead, half alive. Like this is puny plant. I can't really see with the light on. But I see it says puny plant right here. It's been like hanging on for its dear life for I don't know how freaking long. But yeah, Lestat's over there with his plant. Ophelia's somewhere in there. I don't know where she's at. Nut job. There's my big boy Beta. He came out for his drink because I did just missed all the cages too. Oh, yep, there's Pastel. I don't know who else is all out. Big girl's sleeping. Because you can see her tail. Alright, I'm gonna grab this mouse real quick. My Venezuelan tiger just pooped all over its glass. How nice. Alright. Look at that beautiful girl. It's my Indian Ormanteller's Pyronite. I decided to put Pyronite over here instead of being on top of Avery's cage. Because Avery kept messing around too much. So I switched some of the enclosures around. Look how pretty that girl is. She's about to be upgraded into a nice big front opening enclosure. which is gonna be so much fun to freaking rehouse her. I know that's gonna be a challenge. Look how pretty she is. Absolutely gorgeous. So gorgeous. I'm in the middle of cleaning and redoing reptile cages again, and tarantula cages. Here, right now I put my Pepsis over there. So, yeah. That way she's kind of blocked from the light. I don't know. Freak Pure Night Out. Pastel's funny. I fed everybody tonight, so obviously everybody is out hunting. Right there's Athena. You can see the outline of Athena's tail and stuff right there. Hopefully my voice doesn't go out too much. Yeah, you can see the dirt everywhere. I've been cleaning cages left and right. There's Beta. Oh, there's my boy Dream. Dream! Dream! Yeah, chunky boy. Yeah, chunky boy. He's so pretty. I like that one purple spot on his back. I just thought it was so cool about him. I think it's unique. He has like just this one spot on his back that's purple. I'll get you then, buddy. I love his blue eyes. They're so pretty. I just redid this cage, as you can tell. I put real plants in here too. There's a bunch of new real plants in the cage. Like they're right planted back here and stuff. You can't really see them too well. And I can't open the cage because these guys will dart right out, and I'm not in the mood to catch a bunch of goddamn snakes right now. I have no words for her, except for nut job. Like I put like these little arid plants. Oh, there's a damn cricket in the water dish. I hate that. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody have issues with the crickets? Alright, hold on. Get off of me. I hate that about crickets, yo. Like, the one pet peeve about crickets is like they like to have mass suicides. I mean, they're so dog-like. Like, you always gotta make sure when you have crickets on feeding night, make sure the water bowl is totally filled the whole way, and that you have a mass suicide and everybody to bunch of them dead in the water bowl in the morning. And your poor freaking reptile won't get any food, or tarantula, for that matter, because I swear to God, they all just commit suicide. They're just so damn stupid. Ming Ming, you're so lazy. Look at that. She ate a bunch of food and now she went back to sleep. Girl. She don't know what she's in for tomorrow. I swear to God. Tomorrow we're pulling her out. She's gonna have some exercise time. And make her do laps on the bed. Little fatty. Nope, rain's not out. Let's see. There's our beautiful boy. Let's see, I told him I made his cage bioactive. Got real plants in here. That big one in the back. I can't wait to do. I just got a big bag of dirt, so soon I'm about to do her. I just fed her a nice big mouse. So, with feeding her a nice big juicy mouse, she won't be as bitey. No, she was always on food mode, I swear to God. So, she's looking really beautiful though. Look how pretty she is. Well, the parts that you can see of her. See those dark pretty reds? She's so pretty. But yeah, I did start setting up different stuff in her cage. And that plant back there. I got 2 really big plants I'm gonna put in her cage. So yeah. I mean, they're really nice big ones too. So I want to keep them away from the heat lamp. And I'm gonna take them out of the pots. I'm gonna actually plant them in the cage. So I know I'm definitely putting one back in this corner. And then I'm gonna put her cork bark. Or I might leave her cork bark the way it is and put the plant over here. And then put the other one probably right there. And then have that other piece of cork bark. Like, I'll have it set up a certain way. It's gonna look cool. And of course, I'm gonna keep that area a certain way. Because she loves that. She likes climbing up on that branch. So, everybody's in the food coma after eating, I guess. Hi, baby. As you see, like I said, I moved the tarantulas around. I moved some to the basement. I moved some up top here. That's Midnight. Hi, Midnight. Fair cruise the red rump. Yeah, because those other cages that were up here, they were sliding too much, like Pyranite in them. And I didn't want that. Oh, there's Emerald. Here's my Emerald Chevron. Very pretty spider. Okay, bye. They don't like being seen though. It's still early. It's only 1 o'clock. But yeah, as you see, I took this cage. They're downstairs. I took my chocolate golden that was right here. I took them downstairs because every time I try to clean a cage and stuff, and plus you can see this beauty. This is vicious. Mexican fire. But yeah, I'm gonna be working on these cages tomorrow, so I don't want to keep bumping them. So I took obsidian them downstairs for right now. But don't worry, we'll see them again, because I'll do a video. I gotta clean their cages out anyways. Looks like I gotta be cleaning some of these. As you see, Phoenix really needs their cage clean. Get all the poops off the glass. So, and like I said, I'm working over here and pulling the tanks out and stuff. Because I'm going to be redoing their cage. I got a nice big plant for them. And then I want to do Precious over here. Redo their cage. A spot clean the Hognoses cage. He's doing great. He's growing really beautifully. I don't know where he's at. Oh, there he is. See, he's right down there. My pink pastel albino hognose. He's doing so perfect. I love him. But he hisses so freaking much. Oh my god. He reminds me of Exotic Layer's snake. That Exotic Layer had a snake called Pissy. Because the way his snake would hiss and act up all the time. So I call him Hissy instead of Pissy. He always called him Pissy though. But I call him Hissy. Because he's always hissing at me. He's such a nut. Here's my Venezuelan sun tiger. I left them up here because they need their cage really cleaned. I think they're going to be the first ones that I do. Ah, damn it. I have a splinter in my hand. Alright, I got it out. There's just a little shard. There's pieces of wood everywhere. Look how pretty that spider is. But yeah, obviously I gotta clean his enclosure. Or her. I don't even know what they are yet. I have to actually sex them still. Look at that. Messy. So yeah, I'm actually going to take them actually out of that cage. And I'm going to clean the whole thing. I'm going to wipe it all down and clean up the dead cricket particles. And then obviously put them back in. But they are doing beautifully. Very beautiful spider. You see this brat. I don't see her anywhere. Her cage is doing beautifully. There's little sproutlets in the cage. You see those sproutlets coming out? I threw seeds in there. I wanted to see how they worked in some of these cages. The only problem is I can't remember every single cage I threw seeds into. I know that one was definitely one of them. I can't remember who else I did it to. It's okay, I have more seed packets. And like I said, I'm redoing all these enclosures. Lily's definitely being redone. Dirty, dirty. You gonna pop back out, baby? So pretty. I don't really see them too much in the hobby. Them with chevrons. I got that one from Fear Not Tarantula online. I saw that and I was like, oh, I never heard of that one before. And I saw them and I was like, they're really pretty. I was looking up doing research. Really beautiful spider. So I was like, I'm definitely getting one of these. And they're doing great. And I got them, they were so tiny. So tiny, it had half an inch. They're half an inch big. I think a little bit smaller than that. Do you go back in your hole, girl? Well, Zelda was out. Panama Blondie. They're doing beautifully too. Oh my god, they were so tiny when I got them as well. And my Chilean rose hair, Frida. Look at that. Look at the dirt mount she made. She buried her water bowl again. She's obviously doing beautiful. I'm gonna have to dig out her water bowl and set that back up for her. She's still tiny. She's growing so slow. I'm just gonna fix a layer, like make it flat a little bit more right here and put a water bowl right there. But yeah, everybody's doing beautifully. Very, very beautifully. And there she is. She's way back in the corner. Clary. I hear you back there. There you are, beep beep. Clary! Hey there, girly girl. I have a nice big cork bark I'm going to put across the cage. There's a couple branches I'm fixing up her cage too. That way she has a better climbing spot. God, look at all this dirt. It's from doing the cages. Plus I was throwing a bunch of dirt in her cage. See, it's okay. I'm going to be clean. Like I said, I'm cleaning all these cages. Hi, Clary. She's so cute. Probably bring her out to play tomorrow. But I probably should get some sleep because I have just it's like 1:30 in the morning. And I have a lot of cages to clean tomorrow. But as I'm cleaning the cages and redoing them tomorrow, as long as I have a voice and my voice is not sounding freaking horrible, I'll record. And I'll show you everything I'm doing with all the cages. Now, like I said, I have a couple of new enclosures I'm getting. I saw online some really nice front opening enclosures, really nice big ones too. On sale for like 50, but some people are selling them for $50. It's like Exoteros. And I was like, what? And they're normally like $200 cages. Can't beat that. So I'm gonna be picking them up Saturday. And I'm going to be redoing a lot of cages and stuff, so, like I said, I'm going to go to sleep, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, she moved a little bit. See you guys a little bit tomorrow, and we can start working on these cages, and some of these enclosures and stuff. You're a pretty girl. Wish I had a better angle. Don't matter, I gotta pull her out and do her up anyways. Yeah, pretty girl. Absolutely beautiful spider. If you guys don't have one, get one. Just make sure you know what you're doing though before you get them. And that you know how to take care of them. Because they do need a little bit higher humanity, and they need a more advanced person to be able to handle them, because they are a skittish little buggers. They're fast too. And you gotta be careful with their venom. Their venom is medically significant to humans. So that's another thing. But, yeah, I'm going to sleep. And we're going to see all these little cuties tomorrow as I do their cages. So I will see you guys in a couple hours. Of course, they're all in the corner. How the fishies are doing today. Obviously, I just fed the Corydoruses. Eat your food today, buddy. And like always, all the fish are in the back. About to move him over to the other side, because he's by himself. So I'm probably going to move him with the rest of these guys, since he's a loner. But then I feel bad, because then the beta fish is alone. That Brett's hiding. Oh, back there. I can't wait to put these guys in a big tank. Because I'm setting up a huge tank for these guys. I'm going to get some Java ferns, some Anubis, Amazon sword. Like, oh my god, I have so many plants I've picked out. I'm going to do a huge tank. This is basically like a quarantine setup until I get the big tank set up and the plants and everything established, the water established. Hi, what you doing, buddy? Okay. They really like hiding in the back. I think when I make the Tetra tank, because it's going to be a Tetra tank, I'll probably get some Danios and a couple of other fish to go in with them, but I think I'm going to definitely establish a lot of type of plant areas where they can hide, because tetrafish love their foliage. They love having little places to hide. Like, I think I'll get some wood and have like Anubis and like ferns like wrap around to go up around the wood and stuff. Like, watch, my tank is gonna look nice. I love fish. I really do. I love my fish. Especially tetras. Tetras are beautiful fish. The X-ray tetras. Here's a little X-ray tetra. Really cool. The X-ray tetras have the big bulging eyes. Here's the green. We have green fire tetras with the long fin tetra. We have separate tetras. I have the blue tetra on the back. I have so many different tetras. But look how pretty they are. They're pretty. They're so cute. My green fire tetra. They get more green as they get bigger. As you see, they're all like little fish still. So cute. I gotta go feed Avery before she gets pissed at me. I cannot get over how pretty they are. There's the blue tetras. You can see the blue iridescent on their tails. And then with the X-ray tetra right there. The Serpa tetra. The puss, will you stop? I got a cat at my foot. Got these guys. See, this one was a rescue at the pet shop. Like, this one was being picked on and stuff, and I took this Corydoras because I don't know, for some reason they were picking on that fish. not sick or anything, but the poor baby only got like, his eye was poked out and stuff. Like, it was mean. Some fish can be mean. That's my leopard corridors. Very beautiful fish. That's a peppered. My pepper corridors. Where are the green? Hold on, Lapus. Trying to find the fishies. No, you're gonna be up here later on, anyways. I'm bothering my fish. Trying to see where the fire green ones are. You know those right there? That's the X-ray. The Sherpa. Oh, there they are. It was the little green. You see the little green, but the red on the tail. Right there, that little one with the red tail, that's actually a fire. It's called fire green. Or green fire tail. Like fire green tail tetras. Next to the blue one. Look how pretty they are together. You can see the green off of it. They're so cute. All my fish are so cute. And there's the long fin tetra. I have several different types of tetras. But yeah, this is basically a quarantine tank. Because it's going to take 2 weeks for the actual tank that they're going to go into to be established, the plants to be established, the water quality and everything totally done up the way I want it to be. Anyways, because when you start a fish tank, like especially with live plants and stuff that I'm going to be doing, you always want to wait a week or two to let the plants get established, the tank gets set up properly, it goes through its phases before you add your fish. And this tank is just basically a whole tank for them. I am going to get more tetra fish and Pardanios and other fish for the tank, because it is going to be a nice sized tank. So I'm really excited. I've dealt with tetra fish my whole life so far, so they're really beautiful fish. If you want a really good tank fish, get tetras. And there's so many different variety of tetras. Very beautiful fish. Alright, I gotta go get some crickets. I gotta feed some tarantulas upstairs. These guys keep knocking their plants over. Hey, as you see, I fed everyone down here. Oh, the big girls are out. That's how we know when it's feeding. I feed them. Especially because Peony comes out. Peony? Such a big girl. Oh, don't run! She's a skittish one, though. She's definitely more skittish than Sapphire. Because Sapphire don't give a crap. She really don't. This big girl don't give a shit. She's getting a nice big tank. I cannot wait to set up her tank. That's going to be next, is setting up getting a 10-gallon for her. Obviously, she's big. These two are getting 10-gallon tanks. The both of them. Actually, I don't know. I might do some. I would do a 20-gallon to see what they would really do with them. Now she burrows a lot. But she's always out running around, so I think, or maybe a 15 long, she might have fun with. I don't know, I haven't decided, but I know there's definitely a big upgrade. Obviously, these cages were upstairs, because this one was on top of the hognose cage, and then this one was on top of Avery's cage, but I moved them to down here, because I like to switch the cages around. So everyone can see all the different spiders I actually have. Because you can't see everything I actually have on camera. Because there's so many cages. I rotate them. I rotate everything people can see. But I have, and I don't think anyone's out over here. My Nova, my baboon. She's never out. You never see her. There's my freaking cat. She's over there bugging. As you see, she's a fatty. Alright, Lapus, hold on. I will feed you in a second. I'm going to feed the crickets. Alright, I got some cage cleans to do, and obviously I gotta feed my cat before she gets mad at me any more than she already is. What's the matter, Misty? Like, she's a demanding little thing. Hi, pretty girl. Hi, pretty girl. Do you want some food? Alright, mommy's coming. Well, I got the majority of it cleaned. A lot better. Like I said, I'm totally redoing the tanks. And I feel bad because I have to destroy her web to clean that, but cleaning. Bunch of cleaning. See who's out right in a second. Like I said, I'm in the middle of cleaning and redoing the tanks. Oh, we're hiding down there. And Night Fury. There's my beauty. It's my Veracruz Fed Rump. That's Lucy. And my pretty curly hair. Here's Remy. Hi, Remy. So cute. And my other curly hair, Hades, is in the back. Hades is at the water dish. Back to chilling. Like a Riven's cage. I gotta clean their cage. They're always so fun to deal with. Look how pretty they are. I can't get over how pretty my fish are. I just love fish. I love Tetra fish. Yes, and they're looking so pretty. I love you too, Dakota. You're alright. You're amazing. I had to separate the betta fish. They were fighting and it was too much having them next to each other like that, so I separated them. So I put Tetras over here instead. Don't worry guys, Jackson is okay. Jackson's just in a different spot. Right, so we got them in a different spot. I can't get out over how those reds really pop out. I can't wait to do the tanks because the plants that I'm picking for the tank is going to be so pretty. I'm going to have a lot of really bright green Java ferns and African swords and like, I'm going to get some of the red plants too. I think it's like Rotella. I'm not good with plant names. Please don't excuse my ignorance on the same plant. I'm not good at plant names, like, trust me. But I'm going to get some really beautiful red plants that would make these guys really pop out. And they're going to look so pretty in the tanks. So pretty. I can stand here all day looking at these guys. But we got work to do. We have some work to do. Working on tank cleans and everything else. What you doing, big girl? So pretty. Man, the big girl. I would love to clean the front of her tank, but I tried that before. I tried to actually clean like the front of her freaking tank. And this brat, out of nowhere, she just tried to dart right out. Didn't you, Bratty? She's so pretty, though. I do spot clean their tanks a lot, though. I don't know if anybody else is out over here. I just redid Spitfire's tank. I turned the light off to see if anybody was out, but I know these guys aren't out. The geckos, of course, are not going to be out. You see this little spunky brat out? I see he just shed. Because he has his little tail sheds. Oh, there he is. Blue! What you doing, buddy? He's funny. Out of all skinks, I love the African blue-tailed skinks because their personalities are so hilarious. He's such a funny gecko. A skink. Oh my god, gecko. I'm trying to find Echo at the same time as trying to film him. I have a new plant growing, and I put in this big log. I was trying to see if maybe Echo would be under it, because I put in this new big log in his cage. But I don't see him, so I'll stop paying attention. Sorry, but I know you're skinked. Don't worry, Mama sees ya. He's so pretty, though. Alright, I gotta go feed some tarantulas upstairs. I'll be back, Blue. At least you guys are still out. I'm gonna show Mom this setup. Why is it looking fucking greeny? Ah, look, he finally came up. Done being mad, huh? It's Frida? Or Indian Violet? Also known as a Hattie Hattie. It's hard to see her colors on this camera. Of course it don't help, there's a glare right there. Very beautiful spider though. There's patterns though. Very, very beautiful. You can tell by the pattern on their booty. The straight patterns. These are done being mad at me and finally came out. I don't know who else was out, but I don't know if they're male or female yet. These are too small to tell, but what a beauty. Of course, it probably came out because I fed him a bunch of crickets. Oh, bye-bye. There's a gorgeous one. Probably can't get. There you go. Very beautiful spider. It's midnight. My Veracruz red rump. I did have midnight originally over there, but I switched. Like I said, I like to switch the cages around in different spots because now she's on top of Avery's cage. But yeah, I like to switch them around in different spots. Look, I redid Lily's cage. Finally, I have a voice again. Lily, I put a big piece of cork bark in Lily's cage. My little green anole. That way she can climb the whole way up to the top. She loves that thing though. So yeah, I put a nice big piece of bark she can just chill on all day. I don't even know where she's at. She's probably up in the trees. Oh, there she is. She's back there. She's funny. You got a cricket. See, she got a cricket. I don't know why my camera keeps focusing out like that. I don't know if the candle's messing with it or what. He's so stupid. Ming Ming's sleeping. It's daytime. Of course, her eyes open because I accidentally bumped that up. She went back to sleep. I accidentally bumped the cage real quick. And Phoenix is in their web. Everybody's just out doing their own thing. I totally redid the golden gecko cage. That's a live plant. I stuck a really big plant right in the middle of the cage for these guys. We're just chilling in there. But yeah, like I said, I've been redoing all the cages. So they have a nice big plant to put their eggs on because she's been laying eggs and stuff. So I put a nice big plant in there for her. Actually, I gotta water some of these plants. So I'm about to go do. And the plants in here are doing good. Yeah, I gotta fill that up with water. But yeah, I'm gonna feed these guys tonight, and then we're gonna see who pops out, and we'll see. And this one's making a mess. Nana! Are you making a mess? Yep. The reason she's in her cage is because I just got back home. And then I saw Frida was out. The Indian Violet. And I wanted to take a video real quick. Hi, baby girl. And for some reason my camera's... I don't know what's up with my camera. I gotta turn this off real quick and see what's going on with it. So I will see you guys in a little bit later when we feed these guys, and I want to see what's up with this camera. That came out looking nice. I redid Shiva's cage. These are live plants in her cage. But that came out looking real good. Of course, she's probably hiding in her back corner. Oh, no, she's not. I left a dry spot back there for her. So it's kind of mixed with the dirt and the aspen bedding, because she likes having a dry spot. But the cage is doing really good. But yeah, I have all these live plants and stuff in here now. Those plants look good. But yeah, look. Just like I said I would. And I finally caught her. Like, it took a while to catch her. Finally caught this brat. Like I said, I'm gonna make all the snake cages. She's liking it too, because she was actually buried over here last night right after I did it too. See, all the snake cages are now bioactive. This plant died at first, and look, it's coming right back. I think that's cool. I'm glad it's coming back, because I actually like that little plant. I probably wanted to shock at first, but it's actually doing pretty good. It's coming right back, and there's a big plant back here. And then, of course, we got a girl over here. It's batting everywhere. Snakes are out roaming around. I let my snakes free roam sometimes at night. These plants are doing good. Yeah. And like, there's little sproutlets coming up. I threw seeds in there to see if they would come up. And then, of course, this cage has a big plant in the middle. Everybody's cages are starting to look really pretty. And then I put a pothos in the bottom of Clary's cage. It's nice and sunny out today. But yeah, I put a pothos in the bottom. That's still looking good. So I like pothos plants. It's looking pretty. Luckily I didn't kill that one yet. And then I put a nice big plant, new big plant, in the snake's cage over here. It's actually in the back right there. You see that green plant? But, hi baby. Yeah, it's done real good so far too. So everybody's plants and cages are looking beautiful. They're all coiled up in here. Yes, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And of course, there's Chub Chub's cage. And there's a super cricket in the water dish. This plant's been doing amazing. Look at that. That plant's doing awesome. There's that fern I put in here. So that one's spreading out real good. I actually put a fern in there, and it's been growing really nice, actually. It's actually growing up pretty good. I might have to try to... I'm waiting for it to re-sprout everywhere. And Chub Chub's still right under there. Little brat. He decided to brumate himself. But these cages are all about to get live plants put into them. Well, she was up the top here. Dang it. Athena, Athena's up. There's Athena. We're gonna put a bunch of live plants in here. Now that I know every other plant is doing real good, I'm probably gonna put a nice big plant right on the side here because Bella loves to climb up in the rocks on the back there. So I'll put a nice big plant to shoot up from there. Which I'm gonna get a plant from the store then, and we're gonna do that next. But I gotta feed Erie before she gets really pissed off at me, because it's 1 o'clock and I haven't fed her yet. Because I was up all night when she was caged, so yeah, pretty snake. But I feed these guys tonight, so I will see you guys later during the feeding video. We'll have some fun with the reptiles.